everybody. Welcome back to Salty Beard's Bike Shop. For those who just joining in, welcome aboard. For those that have been here for a while, thanks for subscribing, and let's get to it. This morning's shop enthusiasm is brought to you by caffeine, where I took Beach Camp Coffee's bold roast and passionately ran it through my bean crusher. Run under hot water to reveal its yummy goodness. I made myself a mocha, and you know, irritating Italians around the world by drinking with a straw. Hashtag mustache life. So today I got a nice little red package that I bought, and brand new. Motto says range to realize. You know what that means. This is the brand new 2021 SRAM GX 10 to 52. Yes, that's right, 10 to 52. It's a huge 520% gear range. So let's get into this box and see what's inside. 12-speed chain, the brand new redesigned shifter. I've heard a lot of good things about this, kind of a step up from the old GX. Let's just see how this works up over time. Brand new crank arm, all dubbed as SRAM does everything in dub now. Chain ring and crank. The brand new derailleur, sexy. The B-screw adjustment tool. Everything that I've read so far is the red one that's for the 1050 will still work on the 1052. This one seems to work a little bit quicker, I think. So what else have we got in here? 10 by 52. Look at the size of this thing. That's like bigger than most brake rotors. I know a lot of people are talking about, while it's an amazing range at 520%, this last gear jump from 42 to 52 is huge. It's going to be a great relief for when you're climbing up that hill, hit that steep spot, your legs are burning, and you can go into that bailout gear. But just think about when you're going the opposite way, you've kind of spun out and now you got to drop back down. That's a huge change in cadence. I think I'm going to use this as a total bailout gear if I'm climbing and my legs are just shot and not get off the bike to walk, or if I am totally loaded and I'm pooped, or I just want to spin my way up and smell the flowers along the way, then I can hit that 52 and just meander my way up a hill. So let's get to this. Remember that anytime you're running a 10 by whatever cassette, that you do need to be changing your free hub body over. So you might be looking at a new set of wheels. My wheels, which are the DT Swiss Gravel GR 1600s, are compatible with their XDR rear free hub body, and it comes with these hubs, so I can switch out anytime that I want to go from a 10 by cassette to an 11 by cassette, which currently I'm running an 1136 on my Shimano 2x10 drivetrain. So let's get at it. Ever wonder how I film all my stuff by myself?
So while I start taking off all the old parts here, let me just add a disclaimer. This is by no means a technical video. Make sure you download all of the SRAM manuals for every single part. Read them over thoroughly so that you fully understand how to install each one of these parts for your bike application. Bottom brackets might differ from what I've got, so make sure you do that. There are numerous things that you need to read over, so let's continue. Some of you may know that I have a fused left wrist and some functional problems with my left hand, so switching to a 1x system is going to be wonderful for me. As a bonus, I get to drop 0.8 pounds off my bike switching to this system. I think I deserve a cinnamon bun for that. If anybody's wondering, I'm taking out a Wheels Manufacturing bottom bracket. These things are truly amazing. I will end up running another one of these, but for now, I'm gonna wear out this SRAM dub bottom bracket. SRAM bottom brackets do actually have a left and a right, so refer to the bottom bracket. There is markings on them to make sure that they are installed correctly. And also refer to your manual to take a look and see what size of shim that you should be running for each application. Your kit should come with either the correct one or a couple extra. For those of you who've never had a dub crankset, they are quite easy to install and very easy to adjust. I really like how they go together. Very simple, just make sure that you follow the torque settings. SRAM does not provide a bar mount because they assume you have SRAM brakes. So in my case, I'm just running a SRAM bar mount, and in the future I will be getting an adapter for my Shimano brakes. So now it's time to take off that old cassette and get ready for the new one. Make sure you follow your hub manufacturer's instructions closely when you're installing your new freehub body. If you've never run an XD setup before, you will find that installing your cassette is a little bit different from the normal. There is no nut on the top. The inside of the cassette actually spins as you tighten it, and it matches up with the threads that are on the freehub body. And as usual, there's splines that you need to line up as you put it on. So just make sure you follow the instructions. With such a large gear range, it's pretty obvious that chain length is going to be very critical, so make sure you follow SRAM's instructions closely and get the right chain length. Make sure you look for the little arrow because the SRAM power lock links are directional, and remember, they're intended to be one-time use only, so your first ride might be to the store to go buy some extra ones. Many manufacturers show adjusting your upper and lower limit screws without a chain on. However, I have the habit of doing it with a chain on. If SRAM derailleurs are new to you, make sure you read the manual. Threading the cable through can be going through a little bit of a maze, so make sure you look at the manual carefully. I really like SRAM's new B-screw adjustment tool. This is so easy to use. Put your bike in second gear, put the tool on your largest gear, drop the tool down till it touches your top pulley. When you adjust your B screw, the top pulley will move in and out. Just line it up with the indicator. Pretty easy. So that just shows you how easy it is to swap your entire drivetrain out. It's time for me to go for a ride, so thanks for joining in. Remember to subscribe, like, and more importantly, share. Until next time, later, be safe.